There are places on Earth where humans simply cannot survive, places so extreme that even standing there for a few minutes could be deadly. Temperatures hot enough to melt skin, air filled with toxic gases, water so corrosive it can turn animals into stone. These places exist on our planet, and today we are exploring the most dangerous environments on Earth. Places where nature has created conditions so extreme that human life becomes almost impossible. Deep in Ethiopia lies one of the most extreme environments on our planet, a place called the Danakil Depression. Scientists often describe it as one of the most hostile environments on Earth. Temperatures here can exceed 50 degrees Celsius. That is hotter than many deserts. But heat is only part of the danger. The land itself looks almost alien. Bright yellow sulfur fields, boiling hot springs, acid pools bubbling with toxic chemicals. The air is filled with volcanic gases. Breathing here for long periods can be dangerous. The ground constantly shifts due to volcanic activity. This region sits on top of a massive tectonic rift where the Earth's crust is slowly pulling apart. New land is literally being formed here. Lava occasionally breaks through the surface. The result is a landscape that looks more like another planet than Earth. Despite these extreme conditions, scientists still travel here to study the geology, because the Danakil Depression may resemble environments found on other planets, but surviving here is incredibly difficult. Even experienced researchers can only remain for short periods. Without protective equipment, humans would struggle to survive in this extreme environment. Another place where humans struggle to survive lies in the United States, in California's Mojave Desert. This place is known as Death Valley. It holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth. In 1913, temperatures reached 56.7 degrees Celsius. That is hotter than many ovens used for cooking food. During summer, the ground itself becomes dangerously hot. Metal objects left in the sun can burn skin. Cars can overheat within minutes. Even walking outside for too long can cause severe dehydration. The valley's unique geography traps heat. Surrounded by mountains, hot air becomes trapped inside the basin. The result is a natural heat chamber. Rain is extremely rare. Some years pass with almost no rainfall at all. Without water, survival becomes nearly impossible. Despite these dangers, Death Valley still attracts adventurous travelers, but park rangers warn visitors every year. Without preparation, the extreme heat can quickly become life-threatening. In northern Tanzania lies a lake unlike any other on Earth, Lake Natron. At first glance, it appears beautiful. The water often glows red or pink under the sunlight, but beneath the surface lies something deadly. The water in Lake Natron is extremely alkaline. Its pH level can reach nearly 10.5. That is similar to strong household chemicals. The lake also contains large amounts of sodium carbonate. When animals fall into the water, something strange can happen. Their bodies can become preserved by the chemicals. Over time, they appear almost like stone statues. This strange phenomenon has created haunting images of birds and animals frozen along the shoreline. Yet, despite its harsh conditions, one species thrives here: flamingos. Millions of flamingos use Lake Natron as a breeding ground. The lake's extreme chemistry keeps most predators away, making it one of the safest nesting sites for these birds. But for most other forms of life, Lake Natron is incredibly dangerous. It is another reminder that Earth still holds environments far beyond what humans can easily survive. Our planet is full of incredible places, but some environments push the limits of life itself. From boiling volcanic landscapes, to deserts hotter than any oven, to lakes capable of preserving animals like stone, These places remind us that Earth can still be incredibly hostile, and in some corners of the world, nature still creates environments where humans simply cannot survive. Millions of flamingos use Lake Natron as a breeding ground. The lake's extreme chemistry keeps most predators away, making it one of the safest nesting places for these birds. But for most other forms of life, Lake Natron is incredibly dangerous. The water is extremely alkaline, sometimes reaching a pH level similar to household cleaning chemicals. Animals that accidentally fall into the lake rarely survive. In some cases, mineral deposits from the water preserve their bodies in eerie, statue like forms. Photographer Nick Brandt once discovered birds and bats along the shoreline that appeared almost frozen in time. Their bodies had not literally turned to stone, but the minerals from the lake coated them in a way that made them look almost like sculptures. Despite these harsh conditions, flamingos have adapted perfectly to this environment. Their strong skin and specialized legs allow them to walk through the water without injury, and because few predators can survive here, the lake becomes a natural sanctuary. Lake Natron is a powerful reminder that nature often finds balance in unexpected ways. Places that seem hostile at first can still support life that has evolved to survive there. Yet Lake Natron is only one example of how extreme our planet can be. Across Earth, there are environments so unusual that they almost feel alien. One of the most dramatic examples is the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. This region is often called one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures regularly climb above 45 degrees Celsius, and the landscape is filled with colorful pools of acid and mineral deposits. Bright yellow sulfur fields stretch across the ground, while toxic gases rise from volcanic cracks. To many visitors, the area feels like walking across the surface of another planet. But scientists are deeply interested in places like this. Extreme environments help researchers understand the limits of life on Earth. Microorganisms known as extremophiles can survive conditions that would destroy most living things. Some thrive in boiling water, others live in highly acidic lakes or deep underground without oxygen. These discoveries have completely changed how scientists think about life. For many years, researchers believed sunlight was essential for survival, but deep beneath the ocean, around hydrothermal vents, entire ecosystems exist without sunlight. Superheated water rich in minerals flows from cracks in the ocean floor. Around these vents live strange creatures such as giant tube worms, unusual shrimp, and unique bacteria. These organisms survive using chemical energy from the Earth itself. Places like Lake Natron remind us how strange and diverse our planet truly is. From boiling volcanic landscapes to frozen deserts to lakes capable of preserving animals like statues, Earth continues to reveal environments that challenge what we think is possible. And somewhere in these remote and mysterious places, nature continues to evolve in ways we are only beginning to understand.